for you today in the show, some things that you might like to try. You might like to have a go at cracking the whip. Towards the end of the show, you'll have the chance to milk the cow by hand, of course. And a bit later on, I'm going to show you how we shear the sheep. But before I can do that, we have to move some sheep into the shed. And when we move sheep, it's called mustering. And to do the mustering, we use special dogs. And the dogs that we use are Australian Kelpies, and they're specially bred for working sheep. So here's one now. This is Albert. Boy, Albert.
So it's a dog.
Now, the Australian Kelpies like Albert, they've been bred to work sheep for nearly 200 years, and now it's bred into the dogs. It's instinctive in them to work sheep. Now, Albert, he's quite young. He's only 3.5 years old, so if he was a person, he'd be around probably 25 or 26 years old. So I'm going to take him out now and show you how the mustering works. After I've done that, I'll get Albert to bring the sheep right back into the shed, into this pen right here. Now, let's go, Albert. Good boy. And this is Trev. Trev's the young one, and the boys are called rams, and the reason that we have the rams is so that they can breed with the ewes and of course make more sheep. Now Arthur is just turned 7 years old. He's the uncle of Albert. We have two more dogs over there. We have Arthur's father, his name is Rusty. He's almost 12 years old. And we're going to bring out our puppy now. This is Henry. Come on, Henry. Now, Henry's just turned 1 year old, so he's still in training at the moment. He's also Arthur's nephew, and he's going to help Arthur to do the sheep. Come on, Arthur. Come on, good boys. Round, come on, push him up. Push him up, good boys, push him up. So there we go. So you can see once again the sheep will always move away from the dogs. That makes it much easier because the dogs do all the work for us. And then we're rewarded once again with the cat. Let them know that we're pleased with them. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Give him a pat. Say good boy Henry. Good boy Arthur. Over you go. Good boy. And once again you can see that signs of that. So I'm going to get one of these sheep out now and show you how we shear it. I'll hand you over to Madison. She'll explain to you what's going on during the shearing.
When the shearer catches the sheep, the first thing he'll do is turn it upside down very quickly. This gets the sheep off its legs so it's under control and it can't get away. Start the shearing by removing the belly wall. When the belly wall is removed, it is kept separate from the rest of the wall. This is because of different processing. When the sheep lies down on the ground, it puts up a lot of rubbish, mainly vegetable matter, grass seeds, birds and crickets, which are very hard to remove from the wall. Sheepdog.
Now, in the world of sheep, there is a natural grease which is called lanolin. Now, the reason that we do this is to increase the value of the fleece, because these pieces that we've removed, these are much less valuable than the main fleece wool. And these pieces are called pieces. Now, Australia has some of the best quality and the finest wool in the world. This beautiful fleece wool here, this will be made into very high quality clothing, things such as men's suits, ladies' jackets and evening dresses, all very expensive. And this is how much wool sheep produces in 1 year, about 5 kilos. That's enough wool to make 3 complete men's suits. If you had to buy those suits, they would cost you over $1,000. But the value of this fleece is about $40. That's what the farmer gets for a fleece of wool. Now we put the wool into a wool press. This metal box here is the wool press. We put about 40 or 50 fleeces in here. Press it down tight using this machine, and that's how we make a bale of wool. Now most of Australia's wool is exported. We export our wool to many different countries. The main one today is, what do you think? China, of course. Now the belly wool and the pieces, they'll be made into woolly socks, woolly jumpers and blankets for the bed. All these little bits we have left, these are called locks. Locks get mixed together and made into a material called felt. Now felt material can be made into many different things, but this is just one example here. This felt hat. This is made from pure new Australian merino wool. It's simply to get the attention of the sheep that we're mustering. That is its only purpose. We don't hit any animals with it. And this is how we crack the whip. Now remember, when the stockman's cracking the whip, you'll be riding along on his horse. And we have to be very careful that we don't hit our horse. So there's 2 methods that we use to crack the whip to make sure that we don't. We crack it over the horse's head like this. And then the other way we can do it is up and down like this. Now when we do it that way, the whip travels alongside the horse. Now, if you watch very closely this time, you'll be able to see what makes the whip crack. But this time, I won't make any sound. So no sound. So this is how we do it. We swing the whip forward. To make it crack, we have to change direction with that arm and go back in the opposite direction. So it's forward, and then back, forward, and back. When we change direction, that creates a loop in the whip, and this loop then travels out to the end of the whip like a wave. When it gets to the end, it will flip the end over faster than the speed of sound. So this piece on the end, called the cracker, this is breaking the sound barrier, so it's a sonic boom that you hear. Now this is just for the adults, this might not for the kids. Now who'd like me first to come down and have a go at cracking the whip? Yep, okay, you had your hand up first. And you were second, so you're next, okay? Okay, welcome, where are you from? From Perth, okay, so get standing in the circle. And our cow's name is?
Minty.
Cow's name?
Yeah, there's a cow.
It's Mary. Minty has retired. Now Mary's in Jersey.
Mary.
That's
Mary.
Milk cows like Mary produce about 20 litres of milk every day.
Wow.
This is a squeeze a little bit up in here, so one of those every day full of milk. And this is how I milk the cow by hand. Mary has 4 teeth hanging down. Imagine my thumb is one of those. So grip the teeth very firmly between your thumb and your forefinger. Trap up the milk, and then squeeze. Trap first, then squeeze. Don't forget to trap first. If you squeeze first, you'll squeeze it up. And we want the milk to come down. But before we milk the cow, we have a little surprise. And this time we would like some of the children to come down to this spot. Come down, put up your hands. You can't come down to a pick, you're okay? Because I can only pick a few people. Alright? Alright, this guy here. Yep, this guy here, white shirt. Okay. This one here. Yes. Okay, this one. That's a good Russ. This one there. Come on. Sit down here. No squeezing. No squeezing, guys. Right, now remember everybody, it's a race. So you can finish the Gold Coast, okay? So he's from our race.